Huh.
So a fellow wanted to become an archer, and somebody said that there is a fellow who's here, greatest of the archers, and there's nobody better than him that you can learn from him. He said, "Wow, that's so beautiful." And how many students he has? Nobody. Why? Very difficult to be with him. I would like to learn from him. We are sure that you will also walk out from there. No, I would like to go there and see. I mean, what can be difficult? He can put me into a lot of physical torture, but that's okay.
Huh.
I want to learn. So he went there. The only fellow was sitting there. Then he went to him, want to learn archery. He said, "What? Only two conditions." I said, "What? Three conditions." What is the condition? You have to stay for full 1 year.
Hmm.
Even if you leave one day before, you are not learning. Okay, that's fine. Any college, any university you go, it's always conditioning. Second thing is, whatever I say, you do it.
Hmm. Hmm.
And yes, in
Hmm.
that Indian culture, do every activity. And third is that don't question.
Hmm. To total surrender.
Yes, total
Hmm.
surrender.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's not difficult, it's okay. So he went there. So first day, second, nice wonderful food, nice wonderful arrangement and all that. He was very happy.
Hmm.
So what is there? And then he saw that the guru is doing all the dishes and the mopping and all that. And he was wishing that he would also share that. But then he knew that guru will one day tell him. So after a couple of days, 1 week or something, guru said, you also share this activity. So wash the dishes and do the mopping. So he was doing it. Then 15 days later, then the guru started telling him that this has to be cleaned properly. So clean everything. And that vessel is not all right. He washes 20 vessels and then puts 15 back. Said that. I mean, this is a crazy guru who wants perfection. It's okay, acceptable. So he did like that for 15 days. He did it and all that, and then mopping he did it. But life is wonderful. But he has never seen what a sword is. The 1 month after learning, then this fellow didn't teach me anything. After that, then he said, now onwards, I don't tell you, but I have a stick. If something is not all right, I'll beat you. Wow. Zen master's known for that. I said, okay. And then he mops the floor and all that. Something is not right, he'll get a beating. So then he knows that, yes, this man is very clear, very clean. So like that, he continues to do all that. After a month, then he did everything clean and all that. Sunday, he gets a beating. Looks at Guru is there. He looked around, everything is perfect, clean, everything neat. Guru still bet him.
Huh.
He can't question.
Huh.
So therefore he's just waiting what's happening. The Guru said, now onwards, even if you do it all right, I'll beat you. If you're not all right also, I'll beat you. But even if you're all right, I'll beat you. Wow, that means where is solution? The Guru also gives a solution. And says the solution is, if you say that you're here, I stop it. I don't beat you. Okay. And then he does everything neat and clean, but he still gets a beating
Hmm.
2 times. But then Guru has a solution also. Okay, let me try that solution. So he says, yeah, you are there when Guru is coming. And the curtain move, he knows that Guru is around here. Some footstep quietly, because it's all quiet. So Guru is coming. And then he stops. He raises his hand, but even then he stops. How it works? Very happy. Almost like, 6, 7 months are passed. So I think now the Guru will give me a sword and then we will learn. And so he was very happy because for the last 1 week 10 days he didn't get the beating.
Beating.
And all that. He's very happy, sleeps nicely. Suddenly wakes up in the middle of the night with that beating in the guru. Oh my God, how is it? He says, yeah. You see, now onwards, I'll beat you in the night. You have to maintain your awareness.
Awareness. Yeah.
This system. Now I know why people run away from this. They want to get beaten. So they all run away. So he decides, I will also run away. But then suddenly a wisdom prevailed on him. He said, others simply ran away. I don't want to run away.
Yeah.
I want to teach him a lesson in the night.
Mm.
I'll beat him in the night when he's sleeping and then run away. Decides, and then he selects a nice wonderful wood and then makes it, polishes it and all those things. Keeps it a corner where the guru cannot see it and all those things, and nicely sleeps and make sure that a couple of beatings are there. Because now he gets the beatings in the night. Daytime he is getting disturbed. So that he has to maintain. All that he does. And then he said, today is a nice time. Because he found out that the guru is sleeping. A lot of noise, that is the Karnataka sound is coming. Wow, she's really in deep sleep. And he observes that every day during that time goes to deep sleep. So he just quietly goes there and gets this wood stick and rises it up, full-blooded, and then about to beat him. Guru says, I know that you want to beat me. No, even now you can't beat me. I mean, there's hardly any second that's there between the stick and him. Says, you can't beat me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You try, you can't beat me. Wow. Then Guru gets up and says, look, for the last 1 month you've been trying to beat me. You prepared that stick ready. And you found out that I'm sleeping. I know all these things.
Yeah.
And you tested me. And you also tried. Now, if you did not try all those things, you ran away like others, I would have accepted it. But you didn't do that. Now you have to stay here. You have no other go. You can't get out of my clutches. My God. They said, hey, Guru said something very beautiful. He said, you have tested me. Now you can't run away. That means to say, he has approved me. Not like others. Others he didn't approve. But he approved me. If he has approved, I can do it. Okay. Come but me. And he also said, 1 year. It's already 9 months. So Guru has a plan. This way surrendered, you know. I said, okay, let me do it. Stayed there, couple of beatings in the night, disturbs in the daytime, a beating in the day. And then he says, let me do it. Let me do it. If he could do it, I can do it. Almost completes 1 year. Last 15 days. The Guru said, now you take this one. A few moments have to give. And then he told the trick to the student. He said, look, sword fighting is nothing.
It's like the way, watch out for the beating.
A couple of moments. Most important thing is you have to save yourself from the other sword. That can happen only if you are aware. During the day, during the night, doing anything, not doing anything, you have that awareness. You must.
Beautiful thing. I mean, the way is conditioning to prepare his awareness 24/7, right? It's always like,
See, what you are written here. Shraddha is there, dedication is there, and then Satya is there, focusing is there. What you said, Sanyama. Everything is there in this one story.
Yeah. It's absolutely. And the beautiful thing is, it's also the essence of Pratasmarana Stotram. Right? It's just like, that the awareness, which is our true identity, that shines light on Jagruti, Sushupta, Nidra, right? If you are aware in all the states. And the other day it says like, in all the in all the changing, what is the changeless?
Yes.
As behind that shining light on all the thing, right? So, but the way he treated that thing with the beating, it's right now. If you're aware of when you're getting it, you're like so
Yes.
sharp you can take anything.
And another thing, if somebody can hit you by sword, you are not there anymore.
Yeah,
That's the end of it.
exactly.
You can't have, I'm sorry. But once again, who is there to
Who is
fight?
there? Who's there? Who's there? So, but that's a beautiful. It's not a. It's about not getting the other sword to ever. So for that you need to be so aware.
Said, this is, I'm telling you about my hit, my stick, only one. But in the battlefield, there are 100 swords coming around. You cannot keep one awareness.
Yeah.
You can keep 100 other things.
Correct.
And that's what is the life management. You see, you have all the abilities,
Ah.
but if you cannot face the world outside,
Mm.
what are you all for?
No, that's a beautiful thing. Even what I'm now realizing, this is something that I emphasize even when I teach asana practice, it's actually to build that awareness, right? So what I basically say is like, in every posture when you're doing it, simultaneously you have to be aware of every inch of your body from the toes to the top of the head. If
Right.
you cultivate that, that actually expands into Aham Brahmasmi kind of stuff, right? Most of the time when you are doing a back bend, you don't know where your feet are. So it's systemic way of
That's what in the beginning when you teach them
Yeah.
spirituality.
Hmm.
Afterwards, you leave them in the world outside.
Mm,
Anything.
mm,
That's wonderful. That's what Buddha,
mm,
when one of his disciples, he was there and he was there along with the other disciples, and he said that the Chaturmasa, that is 4 years, 4 months that they were. He said there's one prostitute inviting me. For that, can I go there? I said yes, you can go there. Please. Others were shocked. He said, he's young and he's a new fellow, and you asked him to go to the prostitute. He'll be spoiled. But I said, no, let him go. Went there, came back after 4 months. The other students were surprised because 10 other prostitutes came along with him to become Buddha's disciples. Buddha said, that's his capacity. I knew that. If he goes there, he doesn't get converted. They get converted. See that ability. So that is the reason why if you train first somebody in the philosophy, Vedanta, Sanyama, then you put in the world outside. There are 10 other entrepreneurs.
Actually, that I believe it because, even after when I got into the yoga, I'm able to do more things with less effort and more effortlessly in a joyful way, right? So that's what I wanted to see, how before I used to be very jerky, right? The emotions used to drive, right? And
See, for not that now it shows that why India was at the top of the economic world at one point of time. We had the highest GDP because we had right from the beginning for the child 16 years on the ground.
Gurukul and
Gurukul. Then you leave him in the world. He can only do good to the world.
Correct.
Nothing less than.
I spent 6 years in the Gurukul. I mean, even though it was it kind of deteriorated in the quality, but at least it's a foundation of some values, right? That was at least there, some part of it.
You see, values is like this, that you give 20%, you give 30%, you give 40%, you give 50%. It doesn't matter. But you start giving values. They catch, go ahead. That's why this place, that way, is a really blessed place. So you really can turn it into this model. This model where you train the youngsters and then make them to go to the world with that joy, equipped with that confidence in themselves.
Now, actually, you reinvigorated my spirit and the drive. Sometimes I feel like, we spend a lot of time trying to get people. Sometimes, then I basically, it's like we should leave all the chatter, just keep doing.
Keep doing.
Just keep doing.
Keep doing. Because, once you start doing that, like for example, Sriram is there.
Hmm.
I'm there. Somebody or the other will come.
Yeah.
Will always be there to.
Yeah, we do. I mean,